Welcome. Come on in. It's Thursday and it's happy hour. Home happy hour to be exact. So grab a drink and let's get started. Hi there, it's Claire Paris with Paris Group Realty, LLC in Portland, Oregon. And today we're talking about what is a home energy score. So sellers, you need to be aware if you're in the city of Portland, this is really important, you have to get a home energy score. There are only a few exceptions to that. One is a condo. You don't have to get a home energy score on a condo. And two, multifamily. You don't have to get a home energy score if you've got multiple units at the same address. Other than that, if you have a home or a townhouse, you need to get a home energy score before you list the property. And this isn't just the city of Portland. Clackamas, Happy Valley, Hillsborough, they've all implemented some version of this. So it's super important to check because the laws are changing all the time. But what is it? So you're going to get a home energy inspector is going to show up. They'll spend about a half an hour at your house. They're going to look at things like your windows. Do you have double pane windows? How old your furnace is, whether there's insulation. They're going to base that mostly on the age that the house was built. So if you've got like a super charming 1950s home, the energy efficiency is not going to be very high. And that's perfectly okay. I have not seen that affect the price of these homes in the market. It's just kind of helping the buyer understand that the energy costs are going to be higher. So on that score sheet, it's going to show a score from 1 to 10. Most of the houses in Portland are going to be between a 1 and a 5. A 10 is a passive house, which is like the highest level of home that you possibly have. It literally doesn't even need a heat source. It's so energy efficient. So most homes are not going to come anywhere close. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. The second piece of that home energy score is going to be what they estimate the utilities are going to cost the buyer. So it's going to be like, hey, it'll cost X amount of dollars a year to heat this home. And that's going to include the heating of obviously the space and also your hot water and all of that stuff. So that helps the buyer get more informed and understand what kind of costs that they're going to have when they own the home too. And then the third part of that score is how can I improve this? So it's going to have a lot of simple things that the next owner can do that would improve the score, like add insulation to the attic or improve the gas furnace to a heat pump or, convert to gas, all kinds of stuff. But really the most low-hanging fruit is going to be add insulation to your attic and your crawl space. And that's one that's pretty often recommended. Don't fret, sellers. This isn't a big deal, but it's also a really great data point for buyers because you're going to understand more what it's going to take to actually function in the home. And that's super useful information. As always, it's a pleasure hanging out with you. We'll see you next week on our Home Happy Hour.